afternoon, class 6. Welcome to MLS online virtual classroom. It's your science class. Today we are going to start unit number 6, state of matter. Before starting this chapter, we must know what is matter. So note down the definition of matter in your notebook. So matter is any substance that has mass and taken up space. So what is matter? Matter is any substance that has mass and taken up space. It's 6.1, the particle theory of matter. Open your book on page number 74. There are some new words. The first word is particle. So what does it mean? Particle means the least possible amount. So what does it mean? The least possible amount. Second one is pattern. Pattern, decorated with a repeated design. Substance. Substance means a particular kind of matter with uniform properties. For example, a steel tube coated with a waxy substance. Next one is vibrate, strongly attracted. And the last one is compressed. Compressed means squeezed or pressed together. Now comes on particle theory. So before starting the particle theory, we must know what is meant by a theory. What is a theory? So a theory is a series of statements which are developed to explain several related observations. So what is a theory? It's a series of statements which are developed to explain several related observations. A particle theory states that all matter is made of small particles, and particles have forces of attraction between them. Now comes on question number 1. Copy and complete the table. It's a particle theory of solid, liquid, and gas. So first is how close are the particles in solid that are shown in this picture, in this diagram. Solid, the particles are touching each other. The particles are touching each other. Then in liquid, they are touching each other, but in gas, they are not touching each other. Next one, are the particles in pattern? Yes, in solid, they are in regular pattern. They are in regular pattern. Pattern means decorated with a repeated design. So they are in regular pattern. Liquid, they are touching each other, but they are not in regular pattern. They are not in regular pattern. In gas, the particles are not in regular pattern. Next one is how do the particles move? So in solid, particles don't move. They vibrate on the spot. They don't move because they are touching each other very strongly, and they are in regular pattern, so they cannot. They do not move. They vibrate on the spot. Now in liquid, particle moves around in out of each other. They are touching each other, but they can move around in and out of each other. But in gas, particles move very fast in all directions because they are not touching with each other. They can move very fast in all directions. So the last one is how strongly do the particles attract each other? So in solid, they are strongly attracted. They are strongly attracted with each other. Liquid, they are strongly attracted, but in gas, they are very weakly attracted. They are very weakly attracted. Now comes on question number 2. Use the particle theory to explain why shape of a piece of metal in its solid state does not change when you press it hard. So when you press a solid metal hard, the shape does not change because the particles are already touching, so they cannot get closer together because they are already touching each other. So they cannot get closer together. Next question is, you can compress. So compress means squeeze or press a substance in the gas state, but not in the solid or liquid state. Use the particle theory to explain why. So in the solid and liquid state, the particles are touching and cannot get any closer. In the gas state, the particles are not touching, so they can compressed, they can squeezed together. Thank you.